Have you ever met someone new, asked, "How are you?" They said, "I'm fine, thank you," and then complete silence?
Oh, Finn, don't remind me. That awkward silence is my nightmare. I just stand there smiling like a robot because I don't know what to ask next.
That happens because we often ask dead-end questions. These are questions that only need a one-word answer. Today, we're going to give you the keys to keep any conversation flowing with update number 5, the question architect. But before we start, hi everyone, welcome back to English Flow with Mellow. I'm Finn, a communications specialist who wants to help you turn every awkward silence into a meaningful connection.
And I'm Mellow. I'm here for everyone who's ever felt stuck in a conversation. Let's learn how to keep the flow going together.
Strategy number 1 is to avoid the dead end. Stop asking questions that start with "do you" or "are you," because the answer is always just yes or no.
So instead of asking if I like my job, what should I say?
Start with what, how, or why. Try asking, "What is the most interesting part of your job?" Or "How did you get started in this field?" Mello, I'll give you a dead-end question and you turn it into a flow maker. Ready? Do you like traveling?
Okay, instead of a yes or no answer, what is the most memorable place you've ever visited?
Exactly. Now I have to tell you a story, not just say yes. You've just opened a door for me to walk through. Now let's talk about why we stay in the dead end zone. Most people stay there because it feels safe. Asking a simple yes or no question doesn't require much effort, but it also doesn't build a bridge. When you ask how or why, you're actually telling the other person that you value their opinion and their story. You're moving from a small talk level to a connection level.
That makes sense. It's like I'm giving them a microphone and saying, tell me your story. But what if they give a short answer anyway, even to an open-ended question?
That brings us to strategy number 2, the follow-up bridge. This shows you are actually listening. Sometimes we're so busy thinking about our next sentence that we forget to listen to what the other person just said.
I do that all the time. I'm so nervous about what to say next that I completely miss their point.
To fix that, use the "tell me more" technique. If they mention they like cooking, ask them what made them decide to try that or how they feel when they're in the kitchen.
So if someone says they went to a jazz concert last night, I shouldn't just say, oh, cool, I like rock music.
Right, that kills the conversation. Instead, try asking, "What was the vibe like at the concert?" This keeps the spotlight on them. It makes people feel important, and when people feel important, they want to keep talking to you.
I'm starting to see how this works. It's not about me having a list of 50 questions. It's about listening for a keyword and then asking a question about that keyword.
Precisely. It's about curiosity. If you are genuinely curious about the other person, the questions will come naturally. You just have to use the right structure. Finally, we have strategy number 3, the return to sender. We can call it the boomerang. If someone asks you a question, don't just answer and stop. Throw the ball back.
Like a boomerang. I answer and then I send a question back.
Use the magic phrase, "How about you?" or "What are your thoughts on that?"
I've been learning English for 2 years. It's challenging but fun. How about you? What's the hardest part of learning a new language for you?
Perfect. It keeps the energy balanced. A conversation is like a game of catch. If you just hold the ball, the game ends. You have to throw it back. If I ask you about your weekend and you say, "It was good," and then you stop, I have to do all the work to start a new topic. But if you say, "It was good," and ask me about mine, the game continues.
This actually takes the pressure off me. I don't have to be the one entertaining everyone. I just have to be the one who keeps the ball moving.
Exactly. The best conversationalists aren't the best talkers, they're the best askers. They know how to make the other person feel like the most interesting person in the room. It's time for today's practice challenge. I'm ready. How can our community practice today?
We want you to practice strategy number 1. In the comments, write one open-ended question you could ask a new friend or a colleague. Remember, start with what, how, or why. No yes or no questions allowed.
We'll be in the comments to answer some of your questions and keep the flow going with you. Subscribe to English Flow with Mellow and never let a conversation go dead again. Let's keep your English flowing.
With Mellow. See you in the next one. Bye.